Natasha,
Debbie,
show.
the show.
Welcome to it. Just two patriotic girls.
Learning about the world.
So please, don't take us the wrong way. Hey everybody, welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show. I took away,
You did. Took my lines.
she doesn't know what to do now. We want to apologize for not being here the last couple of days that we were supposed to be. There's been personal reasons, there's been weather reasons, of course. And also, we want to give our sincerest thoughts and prayers out to those of our own country who has been going through a lot the last couple weeks. Be it loss of our president, terrorist attack in Louisiana, the really bad winter weather here on our side of the country, and of course the fires in Los Angeles and California.
Yeah.
Thankfully, our friends and family in that area are safe, and hopefully they continue to be. There are more winds coming in the next couple days. So we hope if you have friends or family in that area, you're all good too or safe. So if anyone watching from California, we are praying for you, and we're definitely thinking about you a lot.
Yes, you're definitely on our minds.
Yeah. So today we're going to take a look at a video that, this is actually Debbie's pick, and she's had this picked out for, gosh, it's been over a year.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah, we're finally getting to it. But I have a PSA, I have a public service announcement I'd like to make.
Oh.
Pay
attention, everyone.
I've only done this on one other video, and it was a Germany episode, actually. I should say this too, by the way, I am so sorry. We will be here tomorrow for Magic Monday episode because we were not here Friday. So please be here tomorrow for another episode, okay? So did you write that down? Did you put it in your calendar?
Don't forget.
Make sure
Magic Monday tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure your notifications are turned on because YouTube likes to turn those off on people. Yours still get turned off, don't they?
They do. They're never on.
So I've only ever asked this once in a video. I don't ask for food items often, but hey, UK, this is my last one. This is it.
She's in desperate, dire need.
If you want to, I'm just throwing this out there. We have a P.O. box, and the address is in the description of every video we've ever made. If you want to, and you feel the need to help out an American in dire need of iron brew.
Natasha would love some 1901.
This is my last can, guys.
But only the 1901.
Only the 1901, not the other
1901 is
crap.
her favorite.
But I can't buy this online. You cannot get this in the US. I even went to their Facebook page, Iron Brew, and they're like, sorry. Whatever. Okay, Iron Brew, if you're watching.
Sad.
Iron Brew, if you're watching, need in my life. Also, Jaffa Joe Nuts. I don't have an empty box to even show you, because I think I ate the box.
I think you did.
Jaffa Joe Nuts.
This went quick. She's really, truly in love with those.
Yeah.
So she is in, she would be forever grateful and indebted to you if she got a Jaffa Joe Nuts.
A? Like one box is only got
well,
four in
if
them.
everyone watches, then one will have a lot.
I do want to lose weight though, so that's not the best plan. But enough of me begging for things. I am seriously begging now. Kind of not joking. But so what are we watching today?
We are going to take a look at.
What are we learning today?
This is the most dangerous stretch of river on Earth.
On Earth?
The Stride and Stridewood.
Is it Strid or Strid?
Don't know. I'm going to say Stride.
I'm like, there should be an E, right?
Probably Strid.
Huh.
Don't know.
So
we'll find out in the video, I'm sure.
Okay. This is in North Yorkshire? My people's places. Okay. I did not know the most dangerous stretch of river is in the United Kingdom. Things you don't know. So you watch the Natasha and Debbie show.
Especially the most dangerous stretch on Earth.
Okay. You have my interest.
I know.
We're going to learn about this right now.
Some say that this small stretch of river in Yorkshire has a 100% fatality rate. And anyone who has the misfortune to dunk themselves in that fizzy brown water isn't coming out alive.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. He said that fizzy brown water. I'm like, I don't want to drink that. 100% fatality?
Definitely has my attention.
Okay. He did say that, right?
He did say that.
And anyone who has the misfortune to dunk themselves in that fizzy brown water isn't coming out alive.
Really?
Some say that in parts of the river it is just 2 meters wide, but as deep as 2 double-decker buses.
Whoa.
Some people say the water is 90% tears and sweat, made up from the people who are trying to get fit before lockdown ends and they come out for summer. All we know is it's called the Strid.
Strid. See, I'd only guessed that because there was no E on the
did.
end. Come me. Oh.
That looked cold.
This is the Strid, a small stretch of river on the River Wharfe near Bolton Abbey. It's very fast flowing at the moment and swollen because of the recent rains we've had. So it's not as menacing. What's menacing about this river is how calm it can get, how placid.
Yeah, see, you look at that, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It doesn't look.
Like anything that will kill you.
Exactly.
But apparently it will.
Yes.
Fizzy brown water. Sorry.
I mean, as he's standing there talking, like he was saying, a lot of rain. It's running kind of high and fast.
Yeah. This video
Yes.
was 3 years old, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
But right there, that doesn't look like anything I would be afraid of.
Also, right there looks really gorgeous.
It does.
It's
I love
beautiful.
all the moss around.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this is what makes me think when I see something like that. I think England.
Exactly.
Where's that at? England. That is just—it's mystical.
What's menacing about this river is how calm it can get, how placid and
That's
idyllic
how
it
you
looks.
die.
I did bring my my big telescopic sea angling rod and my GoPro.
I've been meaning to ask you. Do you know where I left my big
You know-
telescopic sea angling rod? I've misplaced that.
I thought I saw it in the basement the other
Basement. Thank you. I just wanted to check. Sorry, just checking. Thank you. I appreciate that.
day. Sure.
My big telescopic sea angling rod and my GoPro with its floaty bit on the back. And the plan
Who's he gonna put that in
was
there?
Is he going to
to
dunk us in?
attach the GoPro to
plan
the end of
was-
the fishing rod,
Was.
come up here where it's rough and stick it in and see if we can have a look around, but it's running so fast and because of the recent rains, all the sides slope in. It's not a sharp drop, it's pretty sloped over, so one false move and I would just slip in there. I've got
Okay, I want to go back to where
Don't
he
slip
showed
in,
that
man.
right there. That's how you die right there. Look at that. Look at those
Yeah,
rocks.
I
that-
mean, that's pretty rough rapids right
oh
there.
boy, you've been what's it called?
Like water rafting?
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, I have.
Those words.
And
You wouldn't
I
have
have
done
to
it in
say, I was terrified.
there. That just looks like death right there. Yeah,
Yeah, it
those are
does.
very jagged edged rocks, and that is coming down quick. Look at this.
Well, like you
Have
said,
a
it's
look
not very
around,
wide.
It's
Ooh.
running so fast and because of the recent rains, all the sides slope in. It's not a sharp drop, it's pretty sloped over, so one false move and I would just slip in there.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've got nobody with me, I don't have a life vest, so this experiment will have to wait for another time. It's in space.
Never do anything for YouTube that could get you killed.
Yes.
I love you guys,
Unless
but
you're taking all the safety
yeah,
precautions.
I love you all, but no,
Mhm.
no, sorry.
So this experiment will have to wait for another time. It's in space at the moment, so it's
Jeez,
running very fast.
it is fast.
And it gives you some idea of the power of this thing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of water and it's a wide river, as you can see. And then it narrows down to this tiny little area here. Right, don't go too near edge, mate. That's how we get logged off. There's no, don't matter if you're best spear fisherman or free diver in the world, you're
Don't
done
mess with
for.
that.
Because the whole river, it comes down as a normal river should. And then it is forced through this narrow channel, and what the river does is it turns on its side and it has carved out the bottom. And
Wow.
so some people say it's as deep as 2 double-decker.
That is freaky.
2 double-decker
To
buses.
think that it goes that wide and as wide as it
Yeah.
is, it goes deep.
That's,
And that makes sense how it's that much water, that much volume just rushing through there.
It's-
You wouldn't have a
and
chance.
as the depth he's saying here is just
Mm-hmm.
mind-blowing. You would never look at that and think it's that deep.
No, you sure wouldn't.
No, I think I could probably just wade into it with up to maybe my knees at the most.
Mm-hmm.
But my good gosh, you're right. Mm-mm.
And it has carved out the bottom. And so some people say it's as deep as 2 double-decker buses. And
crazy,
this isn't
man.
where it ends. The river will
Beautiful.
be underneath me now because it's carved out so many little tunnels and caves because of the pressure on it. It's like holding your thumb over the end of a hose pipe.
Ah.
You know, you let go and it flows out. You restrict it and the pressure is a lot harder, a lot faster. We'll have a look at the river on a calm day. It looks so unassuming, as you can see. But what's happening is 5 foot below the surface, it is flowing very quick.
Oh, really?
So if your head's on the top and your feet are dangling down there, the river will just catch your feet and it will just suck you down.
What? Were you figuring that out before he said it?
Yeah, kind of
I
that.
was not.
And then I was catching when he was saying like the river is running underneath the rocks. So even though it looks,
No, see, I don't think like this.
it's like carved it out. So even if you get under there, you're probably going to get stuck in like a cavern. And
Oh
then
my
you're just,
gosh.
no chance.
Y'all don't like go near this thing, I hope. Not at least the stretch of it.
Yeah, I'm surprised that you can get that close to it. But you
Well, you know, this is not a joke. Like, this is seriously messed up. Jeez.
Feet are dangling down there, the river will just catch your feet and it will just suck you down under. You get little holes where stones will be washed around like in a washing machine. It'll just eat away at it. It's terrifying. There are so many bubbles here. It's
Throw a stick in there.
frothy. It looks alive. It looks dangerous.
Yeah.
And because of the amount of bubbles as well, that affects your buoyancy. If you've got so many bubbles around you, all that is air. So you're not as buoyant in frothy, bubbly water and lively water. That, coupled with the fact that it's a raging torrent underneath.
Yeah. No thanks.
There's been many lives lost to the Strid over the
Dang
years.
it.
One of the most famous cases is in 1998. Barry and Lynn Collette were hiking along the wharf on the second day of their honeymoon when disaster struck and the water levels rose an estimated 5 feet in less than a minute because of heavy rains the previous night. Lynn was found 6 days later in West Yorkshire. Barry wasn't found until over a month later, 10 miles downstream. The oldest known legend of the Bolton Strid dates back to 1154 when a young man named William de Romley attempted to leap across the Strid while out on a solo hunting trip. When he missed his mark, he was swept under, never to be seen again. As the legend has it, William's mother was so grieved by the loss of her son that she donated the surrounding land to a community of Augustinian monks so that they would pray for her son's soul. Those monks went on to found the famous Bolton Abbey. This tale was immortalised by the poet William Wordsworth in his poem The Force of Prayer. This striding place is called the Strid, a name which it took of yore. 1,000 years hath it borne that name, and shall 1,000 more. And hither is young Romley come, and what may now forbid that he perhaps for the 100th time shall bound across the Strid. He sprang in glee, or what cared he that the river was strong and the rocks were steep, but the greyhound in the leash hung back and checked him in his leap. The boy is in the arms of Wharf, and strangled by a merciless force, for never more was young Romley seen, till he rose a lifeless corpse.
Okay, wow. Whew. That history is remarkable and sad and tragic.
It is.
And that couple, oh man.
I can imagine.
Wow. And their families. To lose them
5
both.
feet in 1 minute.
Yeah, I can't comprehend that.
That's just insane.
I can't comprehend that.
I do a lot of wild swimming in random places on my channel, and I know that a lot of people see me and then feel inspired to go out and do it themselves.
No, I don't.
This is a warning that not all is what it seems. You might look at this stretch of river and think, oh, that's idyllic. I'll get in there and let it float me down. And I'd do the same. For example, there's only 2 warnings on these trees here.
That's it.
Nothing on this side. If I'd have hammock camped, for example, up in them trees, I've woke up in the morning, I've found this place for the first time, it's calm, it looks idyllic.
Yeah.
I'll think, right, I'll get GoPro on my head, I'll jump in at the top and I'll let it take me all the way down. But that would be the last time I ever did that. So it's about safety as well. It's about knowing the rivers that you're going swimming in. Because although it might look placid, calm and lovely on top, you do not know what's going on underneath.
That's for sure. I have never swam in a body of water that wasn't an ocean or a swimming pool. Not a lake, not a river. You know why? Because of stuff like this. Because my mom would freak me out with stuff like this when I was a kid. Or also things touching me. Not that they can't in the ocean, I know that, but they haven't.
Definitely.
That happened to you. We'll hold that story for Patreon. Debbie's like, I'll kill you. That's a good one.
Rivers, flowing water like this is definitely a whole different story.
That doesn't look calm to me right here. So, no thank you.
But it does look like you could. put it on, hop on an inner tube, float on down.
Well, yeah, that's different. But swimming, he's talking about swimming.
No, swimming, no.
Would never think that was safe enough to swim in.
I don't think it's safe enough for an inner tube.
You just said it was.
It looks like it would be, but no.
Placid, calm and lovely on top. You do not know what's going on underneath. Because not only is there a rapid current underneath, you can have detritus, bits of trees and whatnot, all flowing really
think of
quick
that.
underneath you. I don't want people to
He's scaring
look at
the
my
crap out of me.
videos and go wild swimming and not come back. It is the most dangerous stretch of river in the world. And look
Jeez,
at
that's
it,
just
unassuming.
I can see why.
And that's
very
what
much.
makes it so dangerous. Because people...
You know, when we finally get to the UK and we're out walking around with whoever, us or you guys, every time I see a stretch of river, I'm like, is that the Strid? Is that the Strid? That looks like the Strid. Natasha, we're in Wales. I don't care. It could have flowed down here. Who knows? That's a Strid. No, it's not. I would be scared now of everything I see because I'm that person. I'm just saying.
People think, oh, it's only 2 meters or a meter in places. I'll just jump over it, it'll be fun.
No,
Or
you're
I'll
gonna
just
pull
go for
about
a little
this.
dip in there to cool off, it'll be nice.
No.
Control, Alt, Delete, game over.
Yeah.
I've got the utmost respect for this stretch of river. It's stunning. It's like something out of Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
but it demands respect. That was
Agreed.
cool. I'm glad I could show you the River Strid.
Well,
I mean, I didn't expect all that. Quite honestly, it was very. I'm glad you found that one. I'm glad to have learned about this, but I'm also like, just, I don't know, blown away. It's so lethal and so dangerous, and you don't know that. It does look like some pretty hardcore little rapids there, little rapids, but to hear how deep it is, all the stuff under there, how it will literally kill you. Like you said, a washing machine. Like,
exactly.
my gosh, I did not expect all that in this video.
Like you
I
said,
had no idea.
so unassuming
Yeah.
looking. Because it does look like you could just take, and I'm going to say, one stride over it and make it to the other side, over the Strid. Stride over the Strid.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and that's what...
And that's not going to be a good idea to do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. If you did not know about this, let us know in the comments. If you've been around this area, let us know. Of course, stay away from getting in it. You already know this, but please do not forget, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you missed it, we will be back here tomorrow, Monday, because we weren't here yesterday or the day before that,
Right.
Whatever. You know what I mean? So make sure you're here. We hope to see you then. And if you liked this episode, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you join. And we mentioned Patreon too. Come on over to Patreon where you'll see exclusive content and Debbie acting drunk because she's drunk on there all the time.
I am not.
Every other week on Patreon.
I am not.
Patrons will let you know. It's a
I
fact.
am not.
Totally
Doesn't
kidding.
happen.
No, but learning things like this, to me, this is the kind of stuff I want to learn, but then it's also going to freak me out. Like I said, I will. You know, when we go over there, I almost said when.
I know, you'd be like, don't take me anywhere near that.
No. Nope.
We'll be walking through the middle of a town. She's like, that's the Strid.
Yeah, I'm going to have a walking stick thingy or that thing I talked about earlier.
There's bubbles over there. It's the Strid.
I mean, I just won't trust any water now. Even here, I'll be like, nah.
Well, you got to look for the mossy rocks.
I just stay away from the mossy rocks anyway because I'll go sliding on my butt.
Exactly.
Anyway, that was the Natasha and Debbie show today. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. And that's tomorrow. Don't forget. That was cheesy me. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Seriously. We'll see you the next time. Love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye.
Bye.